go from NRG Stadium. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, in it for the first time. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the counter, Kronsky-Merritt. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
He's going for it himself. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Daniels on 1st down. Screen pass here for Kronsky-Merritt. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. One drawn up here for Daniels. He's on the move past the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Give now to the running back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready, go!
Now pitch it to Krosky Merritt. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's the one the quarterback's got to rectify.
He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels looking to throw. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
This makes the score. Commanders 8, Texans nothing.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10.
Swap. Mother swap.
He's trying to throw on 1st down. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud off of play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On the quick, right? 18.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Texans' 26-yard line.
Ready.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hot 70. Hot 70.
4th down, here's Daniels. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal, Washington.
This one left for Daniels. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead to 14-0. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Washington will line up for the 2-point
60
conversion.
Bison. 60 Bison.
Complete at the 2. And he gets in. They push out to a 16-0 lead.
Commanders 16, Texans nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. All set to go now from the 35.
All right. Ready?
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Stroud. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
The 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the